Welcome students. We are understanding how to make plural and or we can say how plurals are made from the singular. So we in the last class we understood a few rules. Today also we are going to understand some other rules, how nouns are, how some plurals are made from singular nouns. So we are understanding the making of the plurals. So the first rule that we are going to understand today, that some nouns make their plural by changing the inside vowel. Make their plural by changing the vowel inside. The vowel which is there inside, they make their plural by that. So let's understand. For example, tooth, teeth, foot, feet, louse, lice, mouse, mice. Here you can see the vowel O is changed into E in both these examples. Here also O is changing into I. Okay. Here O is changing into I for making this plural. Goose, geese. Man, men. Now, similarly, woman, women. Like this. Now, the next rule. Some nouns simply add en to make their plural. Like ox, oxen, child, children. Example, ox, oxen, child, children. Let's proceed further. Here you must understand that the plural of fish is fish. Generally fish is used as the plural also, but sometimes fishes is also used. When we are using fishes, generally it is used in the sense of describing about different species. So you just understand, note, the plural of fish. The plural of fish is fish or fishes. Fish or fishes. Fishes will be used when talking about different kinds of fish. Generally, fish is used as the plural. Okay. Let's move further. Some nouns are same in singular and plural. They have same form in their singular and plural. So let's understand which are these. Nouns like sheep, like deer, let's understand. This is the third one. Some nouns third rule. Some nouns make their plural This is the third rule. Some nouns make their plural third one. Some nouns are same. They make the plural by keeping the same form. In singular and plural. In singular and in plural. In singular and plural, like sheep, deer, swine. Some varieties of fish like cod, salmon, trout, aircraft, spacecraft, species, series. These are the nouns which will remain the same in both singular and plural. There are some other nouns which take some numeral in their plural form, but their form remains the same. They simply take a numeral in order to show themselves that they are in plural. Like pair, gross, dozen, score, 100, hundred, thousand. When we use them with numerals, when used with numerals. So we can understand here that these nouns are the same in singular and plural. What are these nouns? Sheep, deer, swine. These are the name of animals. Cod, salmon, trout, name of fish. Aircraft, spacecraft, name of carriers. And species and series. These are other words which keep their singular and plural same. Pair, gross, dozen, score, 100. 100,000. These are the nouns which are used, when used with numerals, they give the idea of plural. Otherwise, their form doesn't change. So this was the next rule. Now let's understand the next one. There are some words or some nouns which are always used in plural. Okay? Some nouns are always used in plural. Which nouns are always used in plural? There are certain branches of knowledge, certain subjects, there are certain games, there are certain diseases in which they keep their form plural, but they are actually singular. For example, first one, names of diseases. Example, mumps, measles, and rickets. Mumps, measles, rickets, these are the names of the diseases which are always used in plural form. There are certain games. There are certain games which also look plural in form, but they are actually singular. So let's understand which are these. Games like billiards, draughts, these are singular, but they look plural. Understanding their form is a must for us. Name of games. Name of games. Billiards, draughts. There are certain branches of knowledge like mathematics, economics, physics. Certain branches of knowledge, certain branches of science, branches of science. For example, physics, economics, mathematics. So you can easily understand that certain games, certain subjects and certain diseases. They are in plural form, but they are actually in singular in meaning. They look plural, but they are singular in meaning. Next rule, the word news. The word news is also, this word looks plural, but obviously this word is singular. News. Okay, so this word is singular. There are certain other words, we will consider them, which are also used in plural form. So let's understand which are these. The word news is also used in plural form. In this next rule, there are certain nouns which are always used in plural. Which are always used in plural. Number one, first one, names of the instruments. Names of instruments which are generally used in the house, like scissors, tongs, bellows, pincers, spectacles. These are those instruments which have two parts which look like a pear. Okay. Similarly, certain articles of cloth, example, trousers, jeans, shorts, breeches, pajamas, bermudas. So these are always used. The clothes which have a pair, which show you a pair. Okay, these are used in the plural form only. Certain other nouns. Apart from these, there are certain other nouns which are also used always in plural form, like thanks, tidings, annals, nuptials, environs, obsequies, chattels. These are the words which are always used in plural form. Proceeds of a sale. Now let's move forward and understand some other forms. There are some nouns which are always used in plural, although they look singular. There are certain nouns which are in singular form, but they are always used in plural. Which are these? Some nouns, though in singular form, are always used in plural. Let's understand which are these, like poultry, vermin, cattle, people, gentry. Okay. Example: whose poultry are these? Here you need to understand that people is used in both singular and plural form, and it has two meaning. People means person and people means nation. When it has singular form, then it means nation, and when it has plural form, then it means persons. And when in the plural form also, it may mean nation or nations. In singular, it has two meaning, nation and person, and in plural it has two meanings, persons and nations. So it is also considered in singular and plural form, both, but it looks singular. So let's understand through this example. People means nation and people means persons. Okay, so when people is used as plural, peoples, it means nations. When it is used as singular, people, it means nation. Okay, and people means persons also. So it is used in that way. There are different peoples in Europe. So here peoples means nations. There are different nations in Europe. Indians are hard-working people. Hard-working people. So here people is referring to the persons and peoples is referring to the nation. So you should simply keep in mind that people means persons and peoples means nations. Although people means nation also. In singular form, if you are using people, then it can be generally peoples refer to the nations and people refers to the persons. But in English, people may also mean nation in singular form. Okay. Now we will talk about some compound nouns. Compound nouns make their plural by simply adding s or by changing the vowel of the main word. That is also applied. So let's understand. We will talk about the compound nouns. Let's understand. Compound nouns. Compound nouns make their plural by adding s to the main word. How compound nouns make their plural? They simply add s to the main word. For example, son-in-law, son-in-law, sons-in-law, sons-in-law, maid-servant, maid-servants, looker-on, lookers-on, lookers-on, passer-by, passer-by, passers-by, passers-by, man of war, men of war, men of war. Notice these two. Man-servant, men-servants, men-servants. So here we are changing, we are converting it into plural by changing the vowel inside, because that is the only way. Man is the main word, and for making it into plural we have to change the vowel inside. Similarly, man-servant, here we have to change the vowel inside in the man. So I hope you have understood these different rules. In the next class we will talk about some other important rules. So till then you wait and watch, and if you are a regular student then you recommend the channel, and if you are a new student then subscribe the channel. Okay, so thanks, keep watching.